Okay, in this video we're going to talk about anonymous functions. So what is an anonymous function? An anonymous function is a user-defined function in MATLAB that is defined in the command window or in a script, not in a separate M file, which is how we're used to writing our functions, right? And it consists of an argument list and a single expression. Okay, so that's going to limit the kinds of things we can turn into anonymous functions. It has to be just a single expression, not zillions of lines of code like we sometimes have in our functions. Alright, and then the last thing we need to know is that anonymous functions are assigned to a function handle. Okay, so here's the syntax of an anonymous function. You can see here the assignment is to a function handle. This piece is the argument list. We're going to start with anonymous functions that just have one input variable. And the syntax is you type the @ symbol and then in parentheses the input variable. Okay, and then the single expression that represents the function comes next. Okay? So just those three pieces: the output assignment to a function handle, the argument list, and then the single expression. So let's go ahead and code up our myFun function as an anonymous function instead of the regular function that we already created. Okay, so we need to pick a variable name for the function handle. So I'm going to use a non-fun handle. Okay, and now I need the @ symbol and in parentheses the input variable, which is x in this case, and then the expression. So I'm just going to go over to my existing function and copy and paste the expression. Okay, so notice I didn't grab the y equals part, I just grabbed the math with the x variable. Okay, so x plus 1 times x minus 2. And if I run this section, in the workspace, we'll see that I now have a variable, a non-fun handle, that is type function handle. Okay, so perfect. Now we might want to do something with our anonymous function that we just created. So let's go ahead and plot the function. Alright, and we can do that using fplot, which we just learned about. So we can call fplot, we can pass it our function handle. Our variable is called a non-fun handle, and then the limits over which we want to plot. So let's stick with -4 to +4. Alright, and run this section. And I guess I should have done a clear CLC close all. So let's go ahead and throw that in and run the section again. And there is the plot of our anonymous function.